guys, welcome to AMC Thursday Ticket. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Kaleigh.
We are so happy to be back for another show, and we have tons of movies to talk about. But first, we're going to get right to our question of the week. Because Aladdin is coming out, it's a live action remake. It got us thinking about all the great live action films that have come out in the past few years. So, what is your favorite Disney live action remake? Put it in the comment sections. Kaleigh, what's your favorite?
Yeah, there's so many, and there's so many coming up to look forward to. But my favorite that's already out is probably The Beauty and the Beast. That was my favorite movie as a child. They remade it. They did it so beautifully. The musical performances were great. The Beast was so well done. Definitely my favorite. But Aladdin might be coming for that title this weekend. What about you?
So my favorite would be Jungle Book. I loved that story when I was little, and that movie really made it come alive for me. It felt like it was what I imagined it when I was a little girl, and so I just thought it was so beautifully done. And the way that that one was shot and the way that the upcoming Lion King one is shot, I think it's going to be very similar. So Lion King might be my next favorite when it comes out.
Yeah, it's crazy what they can do with the technology of these animals to make them look so lifelike. They're beyond talented.
Yeah. So keep putting them in the comment sections, but we have a ton of movies to talk about, so let's get to our weekend movie guide. So first up, we have Aladdin. I am super excited for this film. It was one of my favorites growing up. And the new live-action remake stars Mina Massoud as Aladdin, Naomi Scott, she was a pink Power Ranger. She might be familiar, and Big Willie style Will Smith as the genie.
Yeah, so a little context for those of you who might not know is Aladdin is this street urchin who falls in love with the princess, and he knows that he has no chance with the princess because he's basically a nobody. So he stumbles on some circumstances, and he discovers a lamp similar to this one, and he gets to make 3 wishes granted by the genie, aka Will Smith. And the story kind of evolves from there. Yeah. As if it's true love, or if he's a prince, does that make things better? So we have this special lantern to give away.
Yeah, so what you guys can't see, well, you can see how shiny and awesome it is, but this is a real lamp. Not real wishes, don't think that's coming. But it is a real metal lamp, and it's quite heavy. So this is an awesome prop
it's really good quality. It's very cool.
So we want to give away to one of you guys out there. So we have a trivia question for you, for those Aladdin heads out there. I just made that up. So the question is, in the movie, where do they find the lamp? Put it in the comment section. And unlike past shows, we're not going to announce the winner live. We are going to do it on our comment section. So keep an eye out to see if you are the winner in the comment section. Where did they find this lamp in the movie?
Yeah, you're going to want to keep guessing because you are going to want to win this. We got to sit down with the cast and talk about all things Aladdin. So let's take a look at that right now.
I can make you rich enough to impress a princess. What would I have to do?
Bring me the lamp.
I stand by my oath, loyalty to wishes 3.
Well, firstly, what I've got to try and do is not be insensitive to the original animated film. So you want to hold on to the nostalgia, and I'm nostalgic about the first film anyway, yet you've got to additionalize with what feels like it's fresh.
Because I grew up watching it and I knew the film so well, I decided that I wouldn't watch the animation after my first callback. So I just wanted to focus more on the bigger themes at hand. I think that's really what makes this film special.
What can we add that's new? And we decided, we needed a song for Jasmine, and a song where she says, I got to be heard, and my strength has to be recognized.
So how excited are you to see this film after seeing that?
Very excited. Makes all my wishes come true.
So as we said before, we're giving away this lamp, so put your answer in the comment section below. We wanted to remind you that this is an exclusive lamp from our friends at IMAX. So you definitely want to get this. It's a Disney collectible. So this is a high value prize.
You won't be able to find this anywhere else. So make sure you comment and enter for your chance to win.
Good luck. So next up, we're going to take a bit of a turn from a wonderful family movie to a horror film called Brightburn. So this one is going to be the first horror movie of the summer blockbuster season.
Yeah, so this is if someone from another world kind of comes to Earth and they have these powers, but instead of using them for good, like we've heard in Superman, where he comes and he uses his powers to stop evil and fight crime, he uses his powers for not good things.
So this is a bit of a creepy kid. We've had other horror movies with creepy kids, and they do really, really well. Something about kids that are supposed to be angelic and perfect, but are actually out to get you, scares the bejesus out of you, including me.
So it's borderline sinister. It stars Elizabeth Banks and Jackson A. Dunn, and they really just do this creepy, crawly vibe that, you know, he has these strong powers and he could be using them for such great things, but he uses them for absolutely sinister things.
So we had the opportunity to sit down with the cast of Brightburn to learn more about their horrific film. So here's what they had to say.
I really tried to put myself in his mindset, in his shoes, and in his situation. And so I just tried to put myself in that mental space and into that realm so I could capture his character.
I think that horror movies are a little bit more like going to a haunted house. And I'm not even saying this in a bad way. It's not as much about story as it used to be. It's about going in and having the experience of being scared.
Yes. Being interactive with the material.
And there's a scary thing. If there's not a scary thing happening in modern horror films, then it gets cut.
We're building a villain over it. And for half the movie, you're like rooting for this family to, like, you don't want anyone to be bad.
So that was Brightburn, one of the first horror flicks of the season. You guys can see that at an AMC theater near you this weekend. But we are going to get into some Hollywood news, so let's get started.
Okay, guys, before we get to all of our Hollywood news, we want to talk about our gourmet popcorn. So this is our gourmet popcorn. It is vanilla. And right now, if you join, renew, or upgrade to AMC Stubs Premiere, you will get this size gourmet popcorn. And it is vanilla. It smells delicious. I'm not going to eat it right now because I would eat the whole thing, and that would be embarrassing for everybody, but really for me. But
it smells delicious.
So good.
It's a vanilla kettle corn, and it is, I can attest to the fact that it's absolutely delicious. So it's not your ordinary popcorn tied in with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You're going to want to get one.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to put this down because it's going to be gone.
So we're going to jump right into the trailers. If you guys need to see any of these after the show, I will let you know that they're all up on our YouTube channel. But there were so many great trailers that debuted this week, kicking off with Downton Abbey. It releases in September, and the entire trailer looked absolutely magnificent. It's everything that we want to see from Downton Abbey. It's elegant, it's elevated, it's sophisticated, and everyone is so prim and so proper. And it just, for 3 minutes, you were just in this other world. You got to be a part of this culture. I really enjoyed it. It's going to be super good.
So Kaleigh handled all of that. That was amazing. That's everything about that trailer. I'm excited for that one. I watched Downton Abbey, and if you are a fan of the show, you're going to want to get dressed up in your finest, elegant attire to see this film. The Queen and King are coming to Downton Abbey. You see the castle. It is just an amazing story, and I think people are really going to love this film. So our next film is quite different, a different time period, a different part of the world. We are going to Los Angeles for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So this is directed by Quentin Tarantino, and he hasn't given us any work for quite some time, but he always comes back with a bang. So this is a star-studded cast. We have Leonardo DiCaprio, we have Brad Pitt,
Margot Robbie,
Al Pacino. This is set in 1969, and it's kind of has some hippiness to it, but also this time in Hollywood where things are really extravagant. And I think people are really going to like this because he always gives us great work.
Yeah, the trailer gave us just a little bit of taste of everyone's characters, and everyone who we mentioned earlier, they are so talented in the way that they can absolutely transform themselves into these roles. Leonardo DiCaprio specifically really stuck out to me in the trailer, just to show that he thinks he's this washed up actor, and he's smoking the cigarettes and drinking the beer. And I'm like, gosh, he is so talented to absolutely, like, I didn't even recognize that it was him for a second because he immersed himself into this role so well. I heard that at the Cannes Film Festival earlier this week, it got a 7-minute standing ovation. So if that's any testament of what this film is going to do when it releases, you're not going to want to miss it.
Yep. So our next trailer is Toy Story 4. So this one is very nostalgic to a bunch of adults right now because they saw it when they were little. The gang is back. They're on another adventure. They have a new kid to entertain, and her name is Bonnie. They have new toys. They're doing new things. I'm really excited for this film. I just recently rewatched all of them to kind of get ready for this, and I was reminded about how sweet and endearing this story is.
Yeah, I liked that in this trailer they gave us a little bit more of an idea of what trouble and what issues the toys run into this time. They lose Sporky, and that's the new toy that's made out of the spork, of course, Forky. And they lose him, and they know that Bonnie, the little girl, is very attached to him, so it takes the whole gang to go out and find Forky and save the day.
Again, so all those trailers are on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe so you get notified when the new ones drop. So the next piece of Hollywood news comes from Rocketman, which also premiered at the Cannes Film Festival in France. I said this last time I was on the show. I cannot wait for this film. I love Elton John. I hope he's watching. I love you. You're amazing. And Taron Egerton, I've heard really good things about his performance in this film. This also got a standing ovation at the premiere in Cannes.
Yeah, this is something that we are going to look forward to, and you guys don't have to wait that much longer because it comes out next week, and it's going to be premiering in Dolby. And if you guys know anything about our Dolby experience, you know that this is the place to see a movie like this. It's a musical experience, so you're going to want to see it in Dolby with all the surround sound around you so you can hear and feel like you're in a concert.
So that's all of our Hollywood news. We have some films to talk about in our AMCI Spotlight, so let's get to it. Okay, guys, first up in our AMCI Spotlight is Booksmart.
Yeah, so this is starring Caitlin Dever and Beanie Feldstein. This is Olivia Wilde's directorial debut. Alicia and I have already had the privilege to see this film, and let me tell you guys, it's already in one of my all-time favorite films. It has absolutely everything. It's a smart comedy. It's heartfelt. It brings back these memories to kind of connect yourself back into high school. Alicia, why don't you tell us a little bit about the storyline of the film?
Yeah, so these two young ladies are on the eve of their graduation, and they realize they have not lived their life to the fullest as high school students. They've been by the book, they studied, they got into these great colleges, and they realized that all their other friends were kind of like partying, having a good time, still got to good colleges, and they felt like they kind of missed out. So they have one more night, one more chance to live their life to the fullest, and they go hard.
Yeah, they absolutely do. But you know, at the end of the movie, they come back to who they really are, and they kind of just deflect on who they want to be as women as they grow up. And I think that it's just something really cool that everybody can kind of connect to. You connect to the funniness of high school, the awkwardness of who you were or who you thought you were, and kind of how you all evolve. Olivia Wilde did a fantastic job. The cast is hilarious. It's heartfelt. 10 stars. Love it.
10, that's a lot of stars.
Hey, I really liked this film.
So we had this great opportunity to talk to the whole cast about this film. So here's what they had to say about Booksmart.
Yeah, Amy's spending the summer in Botswana helping women make their own tampons.
Gross.
Well, blood attracts lions. I'm saving lives.
Oh, okay.
Why would you do theater when you could do debate?
Because some of us enjoy working with others.
And some of us know how to win.
Nobody's winning in that outfit.
As the audience, we assume when we meet a character, okay, there we go, there's our nemesis. And then that's unraveled. And so hopefully the audience goes on the journey of kind of the revelation of, oh, everyone is so many things and there's no one who's cruel and out to get me. I really feel passionate about that message.
The unique thing about this film, I think in high school comedies, it's like, it would have been in a different film, like we were ostracized from the rest of the class, or they're putting us over here, but really it's like, it's a mutual thing. There's mutual judgment being passed back and forth. And the lesson or the journey that we go on in the film, specifically Malik, is to judge each other less, and then we'll judge ourselves less.
Okay, guys, next up is White Crow, and it is directed by legendary actor Ray Fiennes, and it's about a legendary ballet dancer, Rudolf Nureyev. So Rudolf Nureyev was defecting from the Soviet Union to France, and this is about his story.
Yeah, we have a unique clip from this film that we are excited to share with you. Let's check it out.
Нет, нет, не то. Еще раз.
Что вы сказали?
Что?
Вы обо мне говорили?
Что тебе взбрело в голову?
Как вы смеете? Вы вообще в этом балете не заняты. Вы не имеете права здесь находиться.
Руди, прошу тебя.
Зачем вы здесь?
Константин Михайлович, главный балетмейстер Кирловского театра. Он может находиться на любой репетиции.
Может быть.
Руди.
Между прочим, я вообще не о тебе говорил. Но если будет нужно, то я скажу.
So that was a clip from The White Crow that's opening at limited locations. Make sure you go to amctheaters.com or our mobile app to see where it's playing at an AMC theater near you. Next up, we're going to talk about our exclusive offers.
All right, guys, so it's time to tell you the answer of our trivia question at the front of the show. Where did this lamp first appear in the movie? And it is the Cave of Wonders, the very beginning. So congratulations to our winner. We are selecting the winner right now, so congratulations to you. This is yours.
Awesome. So next up in our exclusive offers, we have a Brightburn offer. So if you purchase tickets to Brightburn between May 23rd and May 26th, you will receive a $5 concession card.
So go ahead and get those tickets and see it this weekend. Next up is Booksmart. So if you see Booksmart this weekend, you will get a photo book from Shutterfly. So we'll give you a special code so you can have your photo book. This is perfect for grads, perfect for anybody that's putting together a gift for maybe Father's Day. So get your tickets to see Booksmart and you'll get a free photo book.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to commemorate high school or college or any graduation. It is graduation season. I like it. All right, so next up we have Late Night. You guys can see it early next Wednesday, May 29th. So make sure you go to our website for more details.
And lastly, we have Dark Phoenix. We have a fan event for this movie. This is a huge deal. The X-Men are coming back, and it's going to be in IMAX. So go ahead and get your tickets to see Dark Phoenix on June 6th. See it early in IMAX, and you'll also get a collectible keychain.
Awesome. Well, we always are here to tell you guys about all the movies that are coming out this weekend. It's a long weekend. You have lots of options to see movies, so we will see you at the movies.
Bye, guys.